The next speaker will be Honorable Thring from the virtual platform.
Thank you, Honorable House Chairperson. The ACDP is aware that based on a report submitted by the CRL, the National Security Strategy for 2024-2028 publicly identifies mushrooming of charismatic churches as a domestic national security concern. This places millions of Christians who fall into this category into a national security framework alongside
Honorable Thring,
organized
can you
crime.
hold on? Honorable Thring, can you hold on? Honorable Bahrain, can you mute your gadget, please? You are disturbing the sitting. Can you proceed, Honorable Thring?
Thank you, Honorable Chair. This places millions of Christians who fall into this category into a national security framework alongside organized crime, violent extremism, corruption, and terrorism. In a sworn affidavit, Professor Musa Kulu, former chairperson of the CRL Section 22 Committee, states that he recently received a call from a Mr. Vincent Nguni, who stated that he was acting on behalf of the national intelligence or state security agencies, informing him that Mrs. Mkonazi Kaluva had recently referred him for investigation regarding legal opinions concerning the Section 22 committee process, already circulating publicly. Additionally, allegations were made that Christian organizations and leaders, including FOSA, South African Church Defenders, and others opposing the current CRL process, had allegedly also been referred to state security structures for investigation, profiling, and or possible surveillance. As a result, the ACDP supports Professor Kulu's call for clarification regarding the CRL's engagement with state security structures, an investigation into the inclusion of charismatic churches in the national security strategy, urgent constitutional scrutiny of the CRL's Section 22 process, full parliamentary oversight of these developments. The Cooperative Portfolio Committee should not accept any report or recommendations from the CRL Section 22 Committee until the finalization of the court case on in this matter. Going back to the budget of some 410 billion, the ACDP is deeply concerned about the municipal governance decline in our 257 municipalities. In Nelson Mandela Bay, the city has lacked a functioning city manager for nearly 3 years, while the suspended manager drew 6 million rand in pay. The Matlanga Commission found ghost procurement and irregular contracts in Ukuruleni and Tshwane, and the exposure of evergreen contracts and irregular expenditure in the Nelson Mandela Bay, which saw 1.7 billion rand written off. When municipalities fail to account, communities suffer, roads remain impassable, clinics are under-resourced, and LOP reminds the minister that we cannot afford municipalities that are little more than conduits for corruption. Neither can we afford a CRL that seeks to weaponize legislation to use against the church. I thank you, Honorable Chair.